Hello, another bird here. In this video, I was going to take a look at this Uxcell combination padlock and show how we can decode that. I'm also testing out a new camera and just sort of seeing how well that works. So this is a padlock my wife got me from a thrift store. I think she spent like $1 on it. And I took a picture of it and I looked it up online. And it looks like it's a Uxcell branded combination padlock that's sold at like Walmart. I don't think it's very expensive, but I'm not exactly sure what it costs. I think it might have been around $8 or something. So, and I wanted to talk about it not because it's like a super high security or well-made lock or anything like that, but it actually gives really good feedback for decoding. So I actually think it's a really, if you've had trouble like decoding these kind of locks by hand in the past, I think it's a really good lock to practice on and sort of get a feel for it. I think it's super, just gives really good feedback. So a good lock to practice on. As far as the actual build of it, it does feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like I could break this relatively easy with, like a screwdriver or something like that. But yeah, so to change the combination in here right now, I've got the combination 2409. Pull the bolt up, turn it 90 degrees and push down. And then you can change the numbers down there, let the bolt go back up, and that's the new combination. So like 2412, and that locks it up. So to practice, we'll zoom out a little bit real quick, and we'll make sure we got it so we can actually change it. Yeah, so put our hands in here, and we're just gonna spin the dials pretty randomly, try to mix them all up. So I'm spinning the dials right now. Okay, spin, spin, spin. This bunny right here is a bunny you'll see at meetings in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, like tool meetings. So at the tool meetings, when you're learning to pick locks, we know you're going to bend picks. It's okay. You're learning to pick locks. But the bunny here is very sensitive about the lock picks. And when he sees them get bent, he gets very upset and he starts to cry. And he's inconsolable till the next meeting. So that's why we encourage you not to bend the picks, because we don't want to make the bunny cry. All right, so I've got the dials spun. I'm going to lock the padlock. Now I'm going to spin them some more so I don't know where I'm at. When you do that on yours, I don't know if I already mentioned this a second ago, but when you do that on yours, make sure that when you release the bolt that it's on, the dials are on actual numbers. They're not stuck between two numbers. Yeah. All right, so we got our lock here. It's all mixed up. I don't remember what our last combination was. It was like 2412 or something, but shouldn't be that anymore. Should be something new. Yeah, should be a new combo. And what we're going to do is, it's kind of like lock picking. You're going to apply some tension. The way you're going to do that is you're going to pull on the bolt and push on the body of the lock just like that. And then you're going to feel the dials. And you're going to feel for loose and ones that don't really want to move, your binding ones. So right now I can feel that these three dials are pretty loose and one's pretty stiff. So I'm going to start with one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it doesn't really matter where you start. We can start at 0, and I'm just going to get a feel for how loose these are on one number. I'm going to switch at one and see if these are looser or the same, or if they're harder to turn. If they're harder to turn, that means that I probably got to the right number. So these are still pretty loose. 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 Ooh, they don't really want to move there, so it could be 4. Loose. 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 So I think we'll say that was 4. Yep. Now we'll do the same thing and go to the next number. So we'll say 3. Loose. 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 Ooh, could be an 8. I think that could be an 8 or a 9. Loose. 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 So we'll go with 8. It could be a 9 though. All right, and then we'll just go down the line here. So we'll start at 0, fairly loose, loose. Could be a 2. Let's see if it opens for 2. Nope. 3, pretty loose. 4 is pretty loose. Pretty loose. Could be 6. Nope. 6, 7. 7's got a little tension on it. Nope. 8. I wonder if it's 4, 9, 8 something. Just feeling. There we go. 4, 9, 8, 8. So you can see how that works. Definitely a lot quicker than trying. So if we have, what is it? This is going to be 10,000 combinations. And you can actually do all those combinations pretty quick. You'd be surprised how quick you can start going through those if you just sit down and do it. But still much quicker to decode. So if you're looking for a lock to practice on, this is definitely a good one in my opinion. I think it gives super good feedback, and you can get the feeling down, and then you can try it on others. And it's definitely one of those things, the more you practice, the better you get at it kind of thing. But yeah, that's all I had. Thanks for watching. Hope that was useful to somebody out there. Take care.